MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Dustin May gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
The 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Wow, third pitch of the game. That looked like a pretty good pitch. If that's called a ball, it could be a rough night for the pitchers tonight.
3 balls and a strike now to Bradley. The 3-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Colton Wong will stand in. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he falls behind 0-2. May has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. He's ready. Now the pitch.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Wong leads off first with 1 away. Cut fastball is in for a strike. 2-1. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now. 3-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0 home. Taken, strike 1 outside corner.
I got 2-1 to count.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Two pitches fouled away. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that cave, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Fouled off. The set and the 2-2. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Freddie Peralta will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Rolled slowly to first. Reined in. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the American League Championship Series, as they've got a good matchup going on over there as well. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Pitch on the way.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And this will be fouled away. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for the Brewers, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
First offering on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Count 0-2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box, Willie Adames. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Ball 1 strike.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Scooped up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right at the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hiura drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
Standing in now, Freddie Peralta. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. No score here as we play inning number 2. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Ready with the 2-1.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
At the plate, Colton Wong. He drew a walk his first time up. As a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Wong, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii, he was selected in the 1st round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
One and one. Here it is.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? He is, as he gets the 3 unassisted putout, and that ends the inning. Brewers leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way to left center. Yelich is under it. 1 down.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. Here's the pitch. Oh, and the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
And that's low, ball 4.
Batting 5th, the left fielder.
So digging in now, Chris Taylor. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Line towards center field. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Dodgers.
Batting 7th, the catcher, Will Smith.
Stepping in now, Will Smith, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Look to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward. The
1-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
In the dirt here, and a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the stretch.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Again, another foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Another one sent foul. Once again, a 3-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Gavin Lux, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1. Here it is. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Ripped on the ground to first. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Oh. 2-0 now. You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Popped him up. Muncy over to his left. 1 out.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Throw over to the bag. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. One there. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Now batting, Dustin May, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Dustin May.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
Now here's the pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Ooh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Now in the box, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Pitch out, nothing doing. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Wong for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in now for the Brewers, Travis Shaw, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fouled away. Shaw, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Seager. Stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Ready for another chance? Willie Adames. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Betts is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Keston.
Coming to the plate now, Keston Hiura. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the inning now. Striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Seager stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Fouled off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And another foul ball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. Last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. High chopper over to the right side. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Striding into the box, Chris Taylor. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1 left for LA. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. So now the Brewers pitcher, Freddie Peralta. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
That evens it up 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Slow little roller to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Line drive base hit.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Throw over to first.
Safe.
The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he'll lay off the cut fastball here as this misses off the plate for ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. 2 down, runners at first and second. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 2-1. 2-2. Two and 2. Here it is. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Bellinger's in pursuit, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Brewers strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Will Smith.
Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Hops this one up. Shaw in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate now, Gavin Lux. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate, Dustin May, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit down the line at first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and now it'll be the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez.
First pitch on its way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Taylor on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Travis Shaw. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Next for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Jimmy Nelson takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 40, Jimmy Nelson.
In now, Keston Hiura. Line drive base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush.
The 2021 National and American League Championship Series games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Brew Bane 2021.
Stepping in now, Freddie Peralta, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Ready with the 1-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The set and the 2-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, he's baffled by the curve that time for a strike. Yeah, some movement out of the Milwaukee
2021
bullpen.
American
Both a
League
lefty and a
Championship Series
right-hander
Game
have
4
begun to
matchup
stretch
will
it
be
out.
coming up next. Seed 2 Houston Astros, Seed 1 Tampa Bay Rays.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2-1 now to Mookie. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
The Houston Astros led Series 2-1 in the 2021 American League Championship Series Season 5.
1-1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 0-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Oh, and a look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Still no score. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He's there and records the first out. Here's Colton Wong now. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's batting .407. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barehanded at his knees. Wow. Digging in, Christian Yelich. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Got him lunging for one there as this is pushed foul off to the left. It's 1-2 now.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Gone in order are the Brewers. We are still scoreless. Brent Suter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike three. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
From the stretch. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time is a called third strike down in the zone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. He swings and grounds it to short, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. Runners on first with 1 down. Wong for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now that.
Next up for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. 8th inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tommy Kahnle will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Barnes is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 15, Austin Barnes.
He's set, and the pitch. Avisail Garcia is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Three and 1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Omar Narvaez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. It remains 1-0. Justin Topa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Justin Topa.
Stepping in, Austin Barnes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike 1. Now a swing and a miss as he was trying to flick that one the other way, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Another full count pitch home. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. From the stretch. And that misses ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Justin Turner will be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible. and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Ready now, Justin Turner. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch of the at-bat. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Topa, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Two balls and a strike. Fouled off. The 2-2. Line to the right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Number 29 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Here's Corey Seager as he rips it on the ground to second. He'll go to the bag for one, back to first, but he heard the footsteps that time, and the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
So we've got runners at the corners here, one away, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
The 1-0. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. Two and two.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
There's ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Next up is Max Muncy. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On to the 9th now in Game 3. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Brewers nothing. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 5th spot, number 74, Kenley Jansen. Now playing first base.
So coming to the plate, Willie Adames. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Keston Hiura comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Lorenzo Cain will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Gets away the 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball. That's ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Brewers down to their final strike. And a full count to Kane, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
A sold-out crowd, 56,000 strong at the start, all up in L.A. Line towards center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. And that misses. 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, folks, that's what Kenley Jansen does. When he enters the game, the hopes of the other team, they usually just leave. Slams the door again right here.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Dodgers take a commanding 3-0 series lead. Jimmy Nelson is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 28 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.